Hey, so we have this problem, and we want to use the fact that they gave us a point in the triangle that this point makes with the x and y axis to figure out the sine of theta, cosine of theta, and tangent theta, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. All right, so let's first figure out what the triangle is and what it looks like. So we have the point, okay, so I'm going to draw my x and y axis here, and we have the point -4, 4. So it looks something like this, where this is our angle theta. All right. This length here is going to be -4. This length here is 4. And so I can find my hypotenuse by using Pythagoras' theorem, which says a squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right. My a and my b are 4 and -4 respectively. So that's going to be 4 squared plus -4 squared equals c squared. All righty. 4 squared is 16. -4 squared is also 16. And c equals c squared. 16 plus 16 is 32 equals c squared. Take the square root of both sides. Alrighty. And then 32, I can factor that as 16 times 2. Alrighty. Square root of 16 is 4, so that's 4 on the square root of 2. So my hypotenuse is 4 on the square root of 2. Right? Now that I've gotten that taken care of, I can figure out what these are. I'm going to recall SOHCAHTOA. And if it's hard for you to remember SOHCAHTOA because I know the so and ka can kind of sound the same, try and make up your own silly acronym to remember them. The sillier, the more easier it will be to remember it. The one that I use talks about these H's are hippies. So you can come up with some silly phrase for that. But for now, I'm just going to have SOHCAHTOA right here. So sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Right, the opposite angle, the opposite side of theta is this +4. All right. So that's opposite is 4 over my hypotenuse is 4 on the square root of 2. I can reduce and get 1 over the square root of 2. And then multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2 to get square root of 2 over 2. All right. My cosine of theta is my adjacent over my hypotenuse. My adjacent is -4. My hypotenuse is 4 on the square root of 2. I can do the same stuff, and I'm going to get -1 over the square root of 2, and then multiply by the square root of 2 over 2, the square root of 2 over the square root of 2, and I'm going to get negative square root of 2 over 2. All right, my tangent of theta is my opposite over my adjacent. My opposite side is 4. My adjacent side is -4. So my tangent of theta is -1. I'm going to box these answers right here. All right. My cosecant theta is 1 over my sine of theta. So I'm going to do 1 over square root of 2 over 2, which is 2 over the square root of 2. All right. Doing the same thing, I'm going to multiply by the square root of 2 over the square root of 2. And that's going to give me 2 on the square root of 2 over 2. And these will cancel, and I'll just be left with square root of 2. All right. That's for my cosecant. Oh, my cosecant. Then my secant theta is 1 over my cosine of theta. My cosine of theta, we said, was negative square root of 2 over 2. Doing similar stuff like we did here, I'm going to get negative square root of 2. All right. Now the last thing I need to do is my cotangent of theta, which is 1 over tangent of theta. And we said our tangent was -1, so that's 1 over -1, which is -1. So I get -1 as my cotangent. And that would be my solution.